This video is to run you through our Canada Summer Program and all of the information you need to know. We will run you through the program inclusions, requirements, and how the application process works. Firstly, what is the Canadian summer like? Contrary to popular belief, Canada as a tourist destination is actually far more popular in the summer months. This is when the place really heats up and everything and everyone comes out to enjoy the beautiful wilderness. The snow starts to melt, the animals come out of hibernation, and the adrenaline lovers get to experience those exciting pursuits other than skiing or snowboarding as temperatures soar into the high 20s and 30s. Hiking, whitewater rafting, downhill biking, and rock climbing are just a few of the awesome activities you can experience while working a summer season in Canada. Whether it be kayaking the breathtaking aqua lakes of Banff or hiking up to the picturesque mountains of Whistler Blackcomb, we have your summer adventure sorted. The summer program runs for 5 to 6 months from mid-May until October. Included, you receive a guaranteed job before you go, before you quit your job back home, before you book flights, or really do anything. The way we are able to do this is by flying all the HR managers from these resorts over to Australia and New Zealand to interview everyone face-to-face in your closest capital city in March. Online interviews are also possible for anyone overseas or in rural Australia. By having this interview in your home country, it means that your entire working holiday is secured months before you leave home and head for Canada. Included with the program, you will receive all your crucial elements, the biggest one being the job contract. You will have guaranteed work for the entire 6 months, which is roughly around 32 to 40 hours per week. We have over 100 different job roles across our resorts, which range from lift operations, bike rentals, food and beverage, guest services, and retail, plus many more. The biggest benefit of the program by far is that you receive a free season pass. For the summer, this is the Bike Park and Hiking Trail Pass. If you then stay on for the winter, you will also receive a free ski pass. In terms of housing, majority of the resorts provide housing on the mountain for their staff members. For the resorts that don't, this is generally because they don't have accommodation up on the mountain at all, and it is easy enough for staff members to rent accommodation together close by. We also provide some assistance on how to go about sourcing and securing your housing. Either way, you are living with other staff members, walking to work, bars and restaurants. Everything is central. You are roughly looking at paying around 120 Canadian dollars per week rent. In relation to wages, every job role at every resort, on average, you are looking around 13 Canadian dollars per hour, which may not sound like a lot. However, doing a season in Canada is all about the experience, and you are making enough to cover your expenses. You do, however, want to make sure you take your savings with you. It is a condition of the Canadian visa that you have a minimum of 2,500 Canadian dollars in your account when you enter the country. However, the more you have on top of this, the more you will be able to do throughout your stay. Let's talk about visas. We will walk you through exactly how to apply for your Canadian working visa. Australian and New Zealand passport holders are eligible for the 2-year open work permit. As soon as you jump on board, the program will email you the step-by-step visa guide we have created, which has a picture or screenshot of every single step throughout the visa process and guides you through exactly how to get this approved on their website. Once we know what date you will actually be starting work, we help you to book your 1 free night's accommodation in our partnered hostel in Vancouver. This is where you'll head as soon as you arrive into Canada. The Working Holiday Club staff members will be there ourselves, as this is also where we run daily orientations during the week to help you set up your bank account, tax file number, SIM card, and more. This is also where you get the chance to have a beer with all the other summer staff members arriving. In the bar downstairs, we host meet and greet parties every night during the week, so you can meet the other staff members before you become co-workers, neighbours, or roommates. From here, you will jump on a bus or flight and head out to your resort where you will check into your accommodation. Then head to your orientation and induction for your work, and then we leave it to you to enjoy the season. This covers the program and all its inclusions. Now to cover the application process. If you were to jump on board, the first step is the initial deposit payment. As soon as that is received, you will be emailed the online application forms. This is where you will get to select your job and resort location preferences, as well as a bit about your own work experience, skills, and personality. Once these are submitted, our recruitment manager will then be in touch via email to help you choose your resort location and prepare you for your interview. You will get to choose which resort you would like to apply for out of what is available. All locations are filled on a first-in, best-dressed basis. Once you choose your location, we will lock you in with the one-on-one face-to-face or online interview with the HR manager from that chosen ski resort in March. We will then get you ready for this interview by getting you started with your visa right away. We will also get you to gather your resume, 2 written references and photo. We will have all that together and ready. So all the resort generally wants to do when they meet you is see a bit more about your personality. With these interviews, it is important to remember they are pre-arranged interviews, not a job fair, meaning that we only take the number of applicants for jobs we have. For example, if a resort requests 180 staff members for the upcoming winter, 300 people turn up to interview, and you are all competing for a spot. If we have 180 job roles, we only take 180 staff members. This means for you that you are not competing with anyone else. But it also means that all of our resort's positions will be filled before the end of the interviews. So the earlier you join the program, the more resort choices you have to choose between, and the higher chance you have of securing your preferred location. Once the interview is complete, a few weeks later you will be sent your job contract, which will tell you your start date, end date, how much you are being paid an hour, and your role. That right there is your guaranteed job contract. We can then go ahead and help you book in your flights and insurance and arrival in Canada. From here, you begin your new summer adventure. If you have not already been contacted by one of our specialists, please feel free to call or email, and we will happily answer any further questions you may have.